Happy Thursday. I hope you guys are having an amazing week. If you guys are watching the replay, let me know in the comments with hashtag replay. And if you guys are watching on YouTube, don't forget to click subscribe right here with this button and give me a thumbs up if you guys find value or just simply love this video. So yeah, the topic of this live stream, it's more of like a motivational ranting live stream, and I'm going to give you guys some tips because this morning I was checking my email, and when I opened up my email, it was like from a brand, from a business, and they were like, we want to sponsor your YouTube posts, okay? And if you guys don't know this by now, I just recently started my YouTube channel. I have 115 subscribers, okay? Not 115,000, not 1,115. I only have 115 subscribers. Actually, it might be 116 now. I'm not really sure. So when I opened this email and it was this business and they were like, we want to sponsor your YouTube posts, I was kind of like, are you like emailing the right person? Like, I'm not really sure. Because the whole point of me starting my YouTube channel was to repurpose my Facebook live streams. As you guys know, in this Facebook group, if you guys just joined, maybe you've only seen a couple of my live streams, go back on the announcements tab or in the archives. I have like hundreds of social media marketing live streams. Now, another thing that you guys probably know about me is that I am a big believer in search engine social media marketing, because that's how social media marketing becomes passive for your online business, because you're posting your content onto a search engine. So I was realizing that yes, there's 6,200 amazing entrepreneurs in the Vibe Tribe in my social media marketing Facebook group, which is now top rated, which is amazing. But only 3% of the following in this Facebook group is seeing that content. And not only that, the content lasts for like 30 minutes to an hour now in the algorithm. So what does that mean? That means, quite frankly, it doesn't matter how amazing the content is in this private Facebook group, it's still not being seen to the utmost potential that it could be seen. So I was like, you know what? I want the whole public to see my content. I want everyone to be successful, not just the people that find me through Facebook and come to my Facebook group. So what did I do? Started posting this content onto my YouTube channel. So I only started doing that like 2 months ago. And I started posting almost every single day. Let's just give or take 3 to 4 times a week on my YouTube channel. And because I was posting a super specific niche to my YouTube channel, it started to grow slowly. I didn't start a YouTube channel just like any one of my other social media channels. I didn't start it to become famous. I didn't start it to become Kim Kardashian. I didn't know how many followers I was going to get. I was just like, you know what? The people that search for the solution to their problem are going to be led to my content. That's why search engine social media channels have so much power to them, because people that search not specifically for my name, but they search for the solution to their problem and I have the answer to their problem, they're going to be led to my YouTube channels. And probably there's going to be a couple other people there, but at least I am an option now for people to find me. Okay. And that's how my business runs passively. It's because I allow search engines to become my marketing employee instead of me only screaming on Instagram stories to get people's attention, or by chance someone seeing me in the Instagram hashtag search. So like I said, now I have 116 followers on YouTube. I've been on it for 2 to 3 months. I have really engaged followers because I only literally post about social media marketing. That is the point of that channel. Now I want you guys to keep that in mind, what I just said. I only post about social media marketing. Okay. Do I love CrossFit? Yes. Do I love fashion? Yes. Do I love, ice cream on the weekends? Yes. Am I talking about that on my YouTube channel? No. Okay. So this is how it's going to come into play. So if you guys are just hopping on now, I said that I got a brand deal on my YouTube channel with 115 subscribers. So I want to kind of explain to you the new wave of influencing in 2020 and beyond. Because as we all know, when influencers first came around, it was like 2013, 2014. The birth of Instagram, how it was that no one really it was like this thing where it was like, okay, all you really had to do was post a picture of your Starbucks cup and you could get 300 likes on a picture. There was no algorithm, okay? There was no Instagram advertising. Influencer wasn't a thing. You could post whatever you want. Your content lasted in the algorithm on pretty much not just Instagram, but every platform, okay? But then platforms became smarter and they're like, okay, we can take this to our advantage by selling advertising. So that's what you're seeing now with the Instagram engagement drop, Facebook engagement drop, pretty much an engagement drop on every social media platform. And that's only because that space is now being taken up by advertising. They want you to pay to play in order to be seen. Okay, I'm not making this up. This is a known thing. I'm not making this up. This is known. Okay, so the thing is now is that just posting a bikini picture with your butt out is not enough. Posting a witty one-liner with a selfie is not enough. Posting only about yourself for self-serving purposes is not enough. If you're using social media marketing for your personal brand or online business, which I tie both hand in hand because you can have an online business with a personal brand, you can't just post about yourself or like what you're doing and whatever and expect everyone to love you like you're Kim Kardashian, especially if you're just starting out in the online space. Okay, if you're already a celebrity, if you use paid advertising, if one of your content or pieces went viral, you can disregard this video. This is for people that are just starting out on social media. Maybe I've been using it for a while. I always say if you have less than 10,000 followers on Instagram, this is for you. Okay, so in order to grow your personal brand or online business in 2020 and beyond, so this is like bigger picture. I'm not saying that like this is like ahead of the game, okay? What you need to do is you need to create niche specific content, only talk about that for a while. So what I mean by that is you need to do that for at least a couple of years, not for a month, not for 3 months, not for 6 months, for a couple of years. Because I also get this a lot where like people will start a new platform, they'll do it for a month and they'll be like, where are my results? Like I've been doing this, I'm not getting results. Like I've been doing it for a month, maybe got 2 followers. Like I've only been doing YouTube for 2 to 3 months and I got 116 followers, okay, or subscribers. And the fact of the matter is that we can't become so entitled for people to find us like that, okay? We can't just sit back and be like, okay, I uploaded 2 pictures on Instagram, like why don't I have 10,000 followers? And it's like, because quite frankly, people don't even know that you exist, especially on time-sensitive platforms. Because if you're not on at the same time that somebody else is posting, they're never gonna see your content, okay? Which is why I said I rely on search engines, Pinterest, YouTube, podcasting, and blogging, because they can search for your type of content, okay? They don't necessarily have to be searching for your name, but they search for your type of content. So with what I was saying earlier was I opened up my email this morning and I like had to like read twice. I was like, do I need glasses? I'm not really sure. I'm like reading through this email. They're like, hey Kylie, I loved your video. I think it was like the social media, I forget the name of the video, but it was like the social media one, looking for social media trends in 2020. And we noticed that you have an engaged following on YouTube, okay? They can see the comments that I'm getting. They can see that the people that follow me are interested in my content, not for what I look like, not because my ass is sticking out, not because of maybe like, I don't know, my kissy face selfie, okay? They notice that I provide valuable content, so write that down. I'm providing valuable content, therefore the people that are following me are interested in that specific type of content. So how influencing used to work prior to the end of 2019, 2020 was that you could literally, and I don't want to say that it doesn't work anymore, it still works, but it's going to phase out in a year or two, which is just posting about yourself with the Kim Kardashian selfie, with a witty one-liner, providing zero educational, valuable, inspirational content, just pressing submit and running like Forrest Gump away from the platform, okay? Like, I don't know if this is you, but this is how a lot of people are. They post about themselves, they run for the hills, they come back to the platform and they're like, why don't I have more followers? Why don't I have likes on my picture? Why don't I have any comments? It's because you're quite literally not on the platform networking with the people that are following you. So if you don't provide inspirational, valuable, educational, teaching content on your social media channels, you're going to be phased out because you're quite literally not helping anybody else succeed. Okay, so this used to work. Okay, this was like, I would always call it the Kim Kardashian era of Instagram, which is when the term influencer came around, which is when you could just like literally be in a bikini, post a selfie, get 1,000 likes, and everybody got 1,000 likes. It didn't matter how many followers you have. But now people are looking at these platforms and they're like, okay, I'm posting on Instagram, I'm not getting likes. I'm posting on Instagram, not getting comments. Not even that. They're not even worried about the business part of their Instagram. They're just kind of like, why aren't I getting more engagement on my social media channels? And it's like, one, you're not being consistent enough. Two, you're quite literally not engaging with the people that are not just following you, but new people that are in the search, or like other users on these social media networks. So how did I get a brand deal at 116 followers? Okay. I'm not like 116. Okay. Not 116,000, not 1,116, literally 116 followers. I can tell you what I didn't do. I didn't only post about myself, talking about myself, where I'm like, I'm the best. Here's my bikini selfie. Here's a bikini video on YouTube. Here's, 5 hacks to lose weight. I posted about social media marketing. I picked a niche that I know a lot about, that I'm passionate about, and that I help businesses with, which are the videos that I post in this Facebook group. Because guess what this Facebook group is? It's social media marketing for the online entrepreneur. I'm simply just taking this video, pulling it off of Facebook, and I'm repurposing it onto YouTube, okay? Another thing I didn't do is I didn't post one video and expected to be an influencer. That's not my goal. That was never my goal with any of my social media platforms. I always posted about what I was passionate about, and then the following came after. Because when you're passionate about what you're posting, you're not going to want to stop posting about it, okay? Because I know a lot of people come to this group, they have a struggle, and I couldn't relate for the longest time. They're like, I don't have time for social media. I don't know how to post consistently. I don't know what to post about. But it's like, if you love what you're doing and you love helping other people, that will actually never be a problem for your online business, because you will always know what to post about, because you're only helping other people and you have the answer because it comes from your experience. So if you don't have any of those three things, then maybe what you're posting about isn't what you're actually passionate about, and it's not right for you. So only posted about social media marketing on YouTube. And then what was the other thing I was going to say? I got squirrel brain and I went on a tangent. Okay, hey Todd, how are you? He says it's been a while that I've been able to catch a live stream. I actually wasn't on a live stream for a while because I was in Hawaii for a while, and then I went to Bali and there was no internet. Well, there was internet there, but the live stream thing didn't work. So I am back now, and I'm going to be consistent on live streams. And he goes, my bikini pictures are crushing it. If you guys are on, say hey, let me know if you guys have any questions about this. Oh, so another thing that a lot of people do is they'll start being an influencer for a month, and they'll be like, okay, how can I work with brands? And you, like, that is not what you do, okay? Brands have more than ever. Brands can find you if you're worth finding. Okay, I'm gonna say that again. Brands can find you if you're worth finding and you're worth like representing their brand enough. So a lot of people, they'll start Instagram, YouTube, Pinterest, and they'll be like, how can I work with businesses? And it's like, what makes you think that you're worthy enough to have another business pay you to advertise their products and services? Okay, that's just like real talk. And the thing is that you don't need a lot of followers for that to happen. Hence, the point of this video is how I got a brand deal with 116 subscribers on YouTube. Now, they found me because it's a search engine, okay? They found me because I'm only talking about one niche, okay? I'm not talking about CrossFit. I'm not talking about like fitness, like my diet, like, you know, my travels, social media marketing. No, I'm talking about one thing, okay? If you guys like want to write anything down from this video, it's that. It's you find the niche that you have experience in, that you want to help other people with, that you're passionate about, because when you know that you're passionate and about it and you have experience, you will never run out of content ideas, okay? You post consistently and you only talk about one thing. Your feed, your social media feed, you become the expert in that niche for a long period of time. And when I say long period of time, I'm talking about 2 to 3 years minimum, okay? Which is not really a long time in the grand scheme of things if this online business is what you're gonna have for, you know, 20, 30 years and beyond, okay? So focus on one thing that you're good at. grow an engaged, targeted following where you can help the people that are following you solve the problem of that one thing, okay? Because I see it far too often, and I get this question a lot with creative entrepreneurs. I have that problem too. I already said that already, where it's like, I love CrossFit. I love traveling the world. I love taking pictures on my GoPro. I love this. I love that. How do I pick which one? Or what's even worse is not how do I pick, but how do I incorporate everything and just like spew it at people? So the problem is that when you talk about too many things at one time, people won't really know what you stand for or what to go to you for when they actually have a problem. Like, they could see that you did a video, they can see that you like it, but they don't know that you're they could see you as an expert, but you're not the one that they think of when they immediately have the problem. So, 116 followers. What does this mean in regards to brand deals? 1, you should start whatever you're afraid to start, whichever social media channel you're afraid to start, where it's like, I don't want to have 0 followers, it's going to take me forever to be an influencer. Whatever your goal is, first of all, your goal shouldn't to be an influencer. It should be to help people be successful, and you will naturally become an influencer, okay? I'm a testament to that. So, what do? Start what you want to start. Pick a niche following, stick with that niche following, and you don't have to like reach some magical number in order to get your first brand deal or sponsorship. And like, to be quite honest, that wasn't even my goal with this. Like, I really didn't even see it coming, nor was I expecting it. It was just, they found me through search, which makes sense because it's on a search engine, which is YouTube. They found me through search, and not only that, they saw that my following was engaged with my content because I care about all of my followers or subscribers on whichever social media platform that I'm on. I reply to every single one of their comments. I answer their questions. If I'm on this live stream, I'm like, hey guys, let me know if you have questions in the comments. Like, if you're watching the replay, let me know. That's why I come on live streams. Live streams are and video is my favorite way to get my message across to you guys. And it's my favorite way to help you guys out. So if you guys are watching now and you have questions on what I'm talking about, I want you to let me know in the comments. But the biggest reason why I came on to talk about this subject was because a lot of people think that they either don't want to get started because they're not going to be able to make an impact because they're starting from 0. 2, they think that you need to have like tens of millions of followers in order for brands to even see you or reach out to you, which could be the case for Instagram. But the new wave of influencing is providing value and having targeted, engaged followings. It quite literally has nothing to do with the amount of followers that you have. Because you could have 50,000 followers, and if you're only posting bikini selfies and it's like, hey, look at my butt, and then you have all these guys that are like frothing over your, picture, they're not going to purchase like your social media marketing course. They're not going to purchase your life coaching course. They're not going to purchase like whatever type of course that you offer because they're quite literally following you for your body. Do you guys get what I'm saying? It's like this new wave, like you can have more power of influencing over smaller followings, with niche specific communities that ask you questions and engage with your content than just worrying about, oh my God, I need more likes, I need more followers, I need more this, I need more that. Because at the end of the day, if you're in this group, the whole point of specifically my coaching is posting for profits. Like, I am here to teach you guys how to make a business off of your social media channels. It's not like, you're not in this group to be like, oh my gosh, I need a social media group to teach me how to get more likes. It's like, no, that's not the point, okay? The point is to post for profits. And you do that by being impactful. And you do that by helping other people. And let's just hypothetically say that you were on that wave where it's like, oh my gosh, I really am only posting about myself. I'm not really helping other people. You don't have to start from scratch. You can literally just start today and start, motivating and inspiring and teaching and helping other people, and be okay with less likes, if that makes sense. Be okay with less engagement, but you're going to get more targeted engagement. You're going to see the people that actually want to stick around with you and are around because they want to engage with your content that you actually care about, that you actually want to teach, not what all those people with the likes that control what you actually want to post about on social media. It's going to be content that you're passionate about, which I don't know what your niche is, but mine is social media marketing. Hence the whole reason for starting this Facebook group. Hence the whole reason for repurposing onto my YouTube channel. And that is how I got that brand deal at 116 followers. It's because I have a targeted niche community where I talk about social media marketing. I have an engaged community because of that, because I take the time. I don't just post and run away from the platform. I engage with the people that ask me questions in the comments, and brands and companies can see that. And like literally what I was saying going into 2020, the number of following is quite frankly now irrelevant, considering like 90% of Instagram has bought their followers, bought their likes. Now you can actually see who has bought their likes on Instagram followers compared to the amount of likes that they get, because Instagram now has banned any automatic like company. So go look at the engagement rates now of all those Instagram coaches. They aren't, like, it was fake, but now Instagram has banned that. So you can actually go see, like, if you do the engagement rate of like the amount of followers to the amount of likes that a picture gets, you can see who is literally trying to fake it till they make it. So back to what I was saying. In order to be an influencer on social media in 2020, you're going to have to at least provide some sort of value. Faking it until you make it is over. No one cares about the bikini like rammed up your butt. Like literally nobody cares unless that's like what you fed off of and you want those types of followers to follow you. If you are in this group, which is social media marketing for the online entrepreneur, you need to start providing value and caring about the people that are following you. And how do you do that? You literally just be a person and you reply to all their comments. You reply to their DMs, you reply to their emails, all of that, because you are a person, right? People are craving authenticity, they're craving realness, and they're craving for somebody to actually know the freaking answer to their problems, okay? It's no more like, oh, I can't tell you what to do because you need to buy my course. Literally I have people comment in my Facebook group where they're getting results on Pinterest from my free videos that I post in this group. So your free content can also be valuable. You don't have to make people pay you for every single thing that you talk about, okay? Because quite frankly, people aren't going to know what you're talking about if you don't tell them. I always say that all the time. Like, if you're scared to give out your best content, people are going to only know you here when you're really up here. So what to do is free content, how to do it is paid content, but that's a completely other live stream. So I feel like I'm like going off the boat. So if you guys are watching now, say, hey, let me know if you guys have any questions on what I said. So I'm just going to quite frankly wrap this up. I'm trying to figure out what I just ranted about, but as I said, this is like a motivational rant for this car rant. So essentially what I am saying is the new wave of influencer and influencing going into 2020 is less about the number of followers you have and the number of likes you get on the picture, but more about the depth of the following that you have, which is how I got a brand deal at 116 followers, like 116, not like 100,000, not a million, 116. And I started this 2 months ago. So for anyone out there that thinks that they can't start something new because they're way behind this, that, XYZ, 1, 2, 3, you're wrong. Okay. If anything, you are at an advantage because you are growing a targeted niche community. If you start today and if you stick with one niche, that's the caveat. Is like, I know as creative entrepreneurs, we're all like CrossFit, travel, like photography, like eating healthy, like social media, like that. Those are my things. I picked one and I made a YouTube channel about it. And I have a targeted community whose questions I can answer, similar to this Facebook group. Social media marketing for the online entrepreneur. I don't come in here and talk about CrossFit. I don't come in here and talk about my haircut. I don't come in here and talk about blah, blah, blah. Okay. I talk about one thing and I help you guys solve answers to your problems. So it's really as simple as that. And I think like when it feels complicated, that's when you know it's going down the wrong route. Like this is actually pretty freaking simple. It's just picking one thing, sticking to it, helping other people solve their problems, and not caring about the vanity metrics where it's followers, likes, comments, but making sure that you're actually getting that engagement. And if you're getting that engagement, it's from your own targeted niche community. For example, you know you're going down the wrong route when you post a bikini selfie and like your butt sticking out and you get like 80, 100,000 comments from guys that are like, oh, like it's like that's not posting for profits, okay? That's posting literally for like the vanity. It's posting to get more likes, more followers, but there's really no end game with that, okay? So just make sure that if you're starting a new social media channel, I'm letting you guys know that in 2020, the next wave of influencing is to be of value. It is to be authentic. We already know this. We know that all of like the fake it till you make it, like Kim Kardashian era, like Facetune selfie, Oprah Winfrey copy, this, that, XYZ 1, 2, 3, that is over. Be raw, authentic, real. Show up on live streams. Teach from your experience. Teach what you know and connect with people. Show people who you actually are. Like I always say, like I'm in my car because I'm going to be late for CrossFit. I go to CrossFit. I'm in my workout attire. Like I'm ready to go work out. I'm not showing up on live streams in a tiara and ball gown. I'm not here to be like, oh, look at me. It's like, no, I came on here to teach you something. I showed up on a live stream and I taught it. That's how simple it is. Okay. We just need to like let go of the belief that we need to be perfect in order to show up. Be yourself, and that's enough. Hey Mark, how are you? So yeah, I thought that was a good note to end on. So anyways, I knew that was kind of long, kind of jibble jabble. Marie says this is super insightful, Kylie. Thank you. You are so welcome. I'm so happy that you love it, Marie. So I'm gonna hop off because like I said, I'm gonna be late to CrossFit. But if you guys have any questions, whether you're watching now, maybe you think of it like a couple hours later, watching the replay, watching on YouTube, don't hesitate to let me know in the comments because that's why I show up, is to help you guys out, because I'm quite literally on the same journey that you guys are on, okay? And if you guys have any questions related to social media marketing, never hesitate to let me know in the comments, because your question could quite literally and anonymously be the topic of my next live stream. So I hope you guys have an amazing Thursday, and I will see you guys on the next live stream. Bye, guys.